My 4 games in here, the team seems to have some significant offensive struggles. I'm just curious as to what you thought the team would be, a month ago in the preseason versus what you have and haven't seen now through 4 different kinds of opponents on the offensive end.
How are we compared to what I thought? A little bit behind offensively, a little bit further along in terms of how hard these young guys are playing at the level at which we're defending. I thought we did enough defensively for sure. You come in here, this is a talented group. They run good stuff. The place was going nuts. Great environment. Holding 36%, 18%, held our own in the glass against a team that's a little taller, a little longer, probably a little faster. Did enough. We're behind offensively, and I've got to figure it out. We've all got to figure it out together. We, talking to the staff after the game, it's a mystery to me. We're passing up open ones and we're shooting ones we shouldn't shoot. I mean, we're getting jump shots blocked, and we've got the few open ones we had, we're passing up. We're not playing with as much confidence as I thought we'd play with. We've got 2 high level shooters in Noah Locke and Trey Mann, and they shoot it way better than they've shot it, and I've got to get them more. I've got to figure something out. We've got to get them better looks, and they've got to shoot it with confidence. I do think we did some good things offensively, much better in the second half. Of course, we settled in a little bit. I thought Andrew did some good things off of ball screens, made good decisions, got guys shots. But we've got to make the 3 ball at a higher level. KJ Blackshear has been very consistent. We scored on the interior better than we have the last couple of years with Chitobo and Omar Payne, and of course, Gag is back healthy. We've got to make some jump shots.
Coach, I'm assuming that you saw film of UConn's previous game or the first 2.
Yeah.
What did they do today that was different from maybe what you saw on film of the first 2?
I thought today was probably more similar to their first game, their first home game. I think that their next game against St. Joe's was obviously a unique game, the way that they came out of the gates. I just thought St. Joe's was unbelievable, especially in that first half. Shooting that thing from 25 feet and just drilling. So it was a unique deal in that they got so far behind. But I thought in the second half they were really good and played with the energy and confidence that we just saw for 40.
Coach, with such a young team, what do you tell them about confidence at this point in the season?
To me, I don't know. I mean, I don't have the right answer. Obviously, you look at our numbers. I don't have the right answer. If I had it, I would have given it to them. I'm going through a trial and error process. Sometimes it's, hey guys, maybe we didn't shoot so well today because the first one you took wasn't very good. The first one you took wasn't very good. And now your second one, you're overthinking a little bit. Well, now you get into a situation where you're talking about shot selection too much. I don't know. And I think each guy is different, and we're still learning each other. The freshmen struggling a little bit from the field should never shock anybody. But our other 4 guys have got to play with confidence, and I think that Kerry it's easier said than done for him because he. It's easier for him, I should say, because he's the grown man on the roster. Gag's the next oldest player, and heck, he hasn't barely played 2 years. But these guys, we're going to keep searching. We'll figure it out. I mean, we've had some practices where I've said, my gosh, this team's got a chance to be really good offensively. We shot the heck out of it yesterday. Just shot the heck out of it. And we hit some contested ones, and we got some open ones, and we stepped up with confidence, and it's just got to translate to games. And it will. I don't know when, but it will.
How much of today's shooting struggles was your guys missing shots, and how much can you credit to UConn's defense?
A lot. And I'm glad you gave me that opportunity because we can talk about missing shots until we're blue in the face, but some of it is us and some of it is defense, of course. We've had a lot of really good looks, especially at home. This was a different deal. We needed 1 or 2 of those to go for us, of the open ones, and they weren't all open, of course. They've got tremendous length and speed, and they play really hard. And you know, and then they do a good job, you know. So some were rushed, you know, and then anytime you play on the road, of course, you're dealing with the stage and you're dealing with 10,000 screaming at you, and you got to step up with, again, poise and confidence and mental toughness and make a shot at this level. And as a staff, we've got to do a better job of finding a way to get these guys going, continue to go through that trial and error process.
One more here. You mostly played defensively in the opening minutes when they were struggling, because you guys are obviously clamping down. Would have been nice to have been a little more than 6-0, maybe 10, 12 makes it a little different?
Yeah, there's no question. Early on, that's where we missed the target probably more so than at any other time during the game. I mean, we were really defending at a high level to start the game, and they gave us some opportunities to get up, you know, maybe 8, 12 points if we can just pick our spots in transition. We're still trying to figure that out. How fast can we actually play? How many guys can we play? Sometimes we shoot the ball tired. Sometimes we have opportunities where we should push and probably don't push. Just the overall feel, again, shot selection. We had a bunch of balls tipped tonight, which doesn't speak to playing downhill and playing with aggression, but also speaks to, I think, UConn's prowess and hand speed and intensity level. You know, they got a bunch of tips, and sometimes that can rattle you too. You know, when you're trying to run your stuff, and their speed guys are over pressuring you, and their length guys alter stuff at the rim, and all of a sudden, you know, that a needed three maybe becomes a little bit too big, you know, of a shot for some of us. I know it was for me as a player, but these guys are real shooters. A couple of my guys, and I think they'll find their way. They will.
All right, how's Trent?
Can I comment on that? You sure? Okay. They think concussion. He was out.
On the floor, he was out.
Yeah. So we hope he gets better soon.